All right, we're back. This is Andrew and Ashley, the owners of Midwest SPL. We are here for another episode of what is this, Ashley?
Roll Talk 103.
All right, what are we going to talk about on this one?
We're going to talk about memberships, individual memberships, and team memberships.
All right.
I think we'll start with team memberships.
Okay.
Because I like a team. It's super fun.
Okay.
So, team memberships. Let's see. Is anything. I'm just going to read through. Says team memberships must be a team member prior to accruing points at any event. So currently, if you've already went to a show or whatever and you've gotten points, those would be personal points. If you chose to become part of a team, those points would still be your personal individual points. You would have to start collecting points and show quantities after you purchase the membership. So, with that in mind, all names of authorized operators of the team vehicle must be on the team membership card. Team memberships are now $65 per season for 2 people. Each additional competitor will add $10. So starts at $65.
So that's a slight increase from previous years. We went up $10 on the membership because of individual memberships are $40. And the benefit to being on a team is you're allowed to have several people compete with the same vehicle. So we collectively agreed that the cost justification made more sense because of the amount of people that are allowed underneath this one singular membership and the benefits that you get from it. So it's just a $10 increase, so nothing crazy. And yeah, go ahead.
So we're keeping that in mind that your team memberships must be set up / bought by July 31st. That's 60 days prior to the season cutoff. But apparently we're adding to the cutoff. But yeah. I'm keeping the July 30th.
No, that's
I've already put it in the thing.
No, it's not. That's actually a typo. That's what I was getting ready to say. That's a typo.
Okay, what's the typo? What is it?
Hold on, I can tell you what the. It's just a different date. I think it's August something. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is.
But either way, if you want a team membership, the best thing to do is to do it before that.
What's the rule number?
I don't know.
It was at
14.4.
There you go.
Yeah. If you're wanting a team membership, it's better to do it earlier in the season than later in the season because you've got to remember you've got to have 4 shows.
Right there, August 14th.
Okay. Because you've got to have 4 shows and you have to have so many points. You have to have 100 points, 50 per class that you want to do at finals.
100 overall.
So, yeah, 100 overall. So, it does say here August 14th. Andrew did put, I'm telling you, it said July 31st.
Yeah, there's been revisions in this a couple of times. That's why these videos are coming out a little bit later. We've revised this a couple of times. And the reason that got pushed an extra 2 weeks is because finals got moved 2 weeks deeper into the season.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that on another video.
Yep. But
all right, I'll let you go.
You really want to be getting those shows and those points well ahead of August 14th. All right. Let's see. Next, team membership cards must be present upon registration at each event. So we are going to be sticklers. All of our promoters know that this year, if you come to a show and you want to compete with your team, you have to have that team membership card. Okay? Do they have to for individual? We would like for them to, but we're not being stickler on individual. But team memberships, we are going to be a stickler. I need to see that team membership card. Or if you want to run, then you're just going to have to do an individual.
We're pushing for, we would like for you to bring it. We understand there's circumstances that happen and we have, there's exceptions to certain rules like this, but, depending on the circumstances of what happens, I have a master list that all of the promoters are privy to that states what team memberships are already out there, and then what the members of are the team and what the vehicle is that they're competing with. So that's in a document that each one of them have access to. So we put that in there as this is what we would prefer and this is what we want to happen. But things happen. People forget things and lose their wallet or whatever. I mean, there's
Okay,
all
so I
kinds of
guess
stuff
he's
that
not
happen.
being a stickler.
Yeah, I want to say, like that's going to be the bulk of it for teams. We would like for you to present your membership card, so that way, it just keeps things easier, and it makes it much simpler for if you're competing in a region that a promoter doesn't know who you are,
Right.
then that makes it, that's what the basis of what that's for. If you're a team that's in my area, I know who you are, but
if you go
yeah,
from our area
we have a
to
lot of
Tippman's
judges
area,
now.
then
We're
Tippman may
expanding.
not know
So,
you. But you have to
anyway,
have all the members must be on the team membership card, and team membership cards must specify a team vehicle. So here's a change that got added. It says team memberships must compete with the vehicle listed on the team membership card.
Yep.
So if you have the membership card, it'll say who's a member and it'll say what vehicle. So if you don't have that vehicle, then what happens?
You would only be able to compete under your individual name. You wouldn't be able to, utilize the team membership to do that. So if
Now there is a fee to
right,
apply to change
you could do a
your
change
team
fee
vehicle
and
or change and add names on team membership cards, but you
right,
can't do that through every promoter. That has to be done through Andrew and I.
right.
So in the off chance that you're going to a show and Andrew's actually working that day, then it would be kind of hard for him. I guess that would be my responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
So then y'all got to call me.
Yeah. So I mean, just reach out to us and we can facilitate that. This isn't something that happens a lot. This is also why we upped the fee amount on this. So we raised it to $40 to change vehicle or add members to a team or change names of any facet of the team. If you want to change anything on it, then it's a $40 change fee because
We really want to get away from that.
yeah, we're trying to incentivize people to not be doing this. We're trying to discourage them, I guess would be a better language here. But um, stuff happens. Vehicles break down. You got to change a vehicle mid-season. There's an out. This is your out. But this
now
isn't.
after August 14th, nothing can be changed on it.
Yeah, and you also we're not going to allow you to change a vehicle more than once within the same weekend because that's just an intended rule. We talked about this in the meeting, and we didn't put this in the rule book because I don't foresee this being a problem. But we'll talk about it here since we're doing rule talk.
Right.
We don't want someone to be like at a let's say we're hosting a 3-show weekend, right, and we're within a state apart, and there's another promoter that's doing a set of shows. If there was 2 team members that were in those 2 locations, they could just pay change fees and just go back and forth and run up a ton of points, right? So we're limiting you to a weekend. So like you can change it one time and you have to run it through us. So I'm going to know. So if another one of your team members calls us or emails us or messages us and says, "Hey, I want to change this vehicle again," like that was already changed yesterday, and you have to wait till the next weekend. So that's how that's going to work. That's the intent on how we'll pursue that forward. If it becomes a problem, we'll lock it down into a hard coded rule in the rule book. But this is something where I don't think it's going to be an issue. We haven't seen this as a problem since me and Ashley have been owners. So
it's just another one of those get ahead of type of things.
Yeah.
All right. So now out of team memberships, going into individual memberships.
There's a couple changes here.
Yeah. Okay. So is this September 30th still good? Hey guys, individual memberships.
Yep.
They're exciting. All right. This says Memberships must be purchased no later than, Andrew typoed me, I can't remember. It says September 30th, but that's wrong. October 12th?
October 12th, yep.
October 12th. Okay. So that's for you, Mr. Michael.
Yep.
Got until October 12th. All right. It says points are tracked by the competitor's name. That would be you, Michael. All right.
Or whoever. Not just specifically.
Not just Michael. I'm talking about him because he doesn't buy his
name
membership.
dropping. Don't
sorry,
be name
sorry.
dropping just one person. Don't be picking on one person.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
He picks on me.
It's okay.
He's
going to wait until October 12th to buy his membership. Everyone knows who we're talking about. So.
October 11th at 11:59.
No, it'll be October 12th. I guarantee you.
At 11:59.
Probably.
Okay. So it says a competitor can have more than one membership, either individual or team.
Yep.
You may not use a team name as your membership name.
That's right.
So, not calling out anyone, so I'll pretend it's me. I can't say Team Ashley and it be an individual.
Yeah, if you want that to be on the results, you want that to be what we post out there, you want records attached to that, you want to be called that at finals, you have to buy a team membership. And then you can put team in front of it and have what team you want to be a part of. So
everybody wants to be a part of Team Ashley, huh? Because I'm cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you're the owner, so I mean.
They don't care about that.
No, they do. Trust me.
They don't even know that.
No, they know.
I own 51%, but they don't know.
They know.
It's actually that's 50-50.
They know. They know.
Am I getting better at winking you? I'm trying. All right. Anyway, A vehicle can be ran under only one.
Okay.
A vehicle can be ran under only one membership.
Yep.
You do not need to be a member to accumulate points.
Right.
So you're getting points.
Yep.
But the points don't matter unless you are a member, because you can't go to finals
without a membership.
So
talk about finals. That's next point.
Points.
That's next point. Talks about finals.
All
there
right.
you go.
All right. It says participation at national finals for a single vehicle. You may only compete in either one basic class or one advanced class at national finals, and or you may only compete in one extreme class, one chaos class, one mayhem class. It says, note, additional memberships can be purchased for a different vehicle/build to compete in the same divisions. All right. What the heck does that mean?
So you want me to make all that make sense?
Yeah.
So what we're allowing now is, this has been allowed in the past, but it was confusing to a lot of people. So what we're trying to do is to alleviate some of that. If you have whoever competitor, if you have two vehicles, two separate builds, and you want to compete with both of those vehicles at finals, now you have to purchase an additional membership in order to compete with the second vehicle. So you have to get...
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you have to get your full points in your classes that you want to compete. So the 50 and 100 still applies. And whenever we send out invites, we'll just check with that competitor. Okay, what vehicle are you using for said class with membership 1? And yep, you qualified for these classes. And then we'll say, okay, what vehicle and build are you wanting to use for membership 2? And yes, you qualified for these classes and you're good to go at that point. We will probably tag some kind of verbiage on with your name that's specific, and we'll talk with each individual case by case on this at finals. So that way, whenever Abbott's calling your name out, you know what build or vehicle you're being called up to for. So that way you're not trying to bring a different vehicle up there, to compete with. That's the way we've lined that out for multiple vehicles being able to compete at finals under the same person. So that's individual memberships and team memberships locked up.
Sounds good. Let's go to our next video.
All right, we'll see y'all at the next one.
Bye.
Thanks to Andrew McCullough, I'm here live and live in color, and I'm here to inform you that these songs beat like no other. Man, your bill's so clean, I need to know who's your installer.